This is the Irulu BabyPad Y1 Pro tablet right here. It's a 7-inch tablet. It's powered by Android KitKat 4.4, which is the same operating system that I have on my larger tablet. And although it's billed as a children's tablet, and it does have some apps and features that are specific for children, it also can be used by adults, or you can set up different accounts and switch back and forth, let your kid use it for a while, and then when you want to take it over, you can take it over and do, more adult things. It has parental controls. It comes with 8 gigabytes, and it is expandable by using an SD card. You can expand it 32 gigs more. It does say in the instructions not to put a memory card in that's higher than 32 gigs. So 32 gigs expandable is about as big as it's going to get. The case itself here is rubberized. So, if your little ones drop it, it absorbs a lot of the shock. It is removable. You can take the case out and you just flip it back and it'll come out. It's got front and rear cameras here and here. And earphones do not come with it. These are my own earphones that I have plugged in it, but yeah, you can use earphones. You just plug it in right there. It also comes with a USB cable that you can use to charge it, and you can also use it to transfer data onto a PC if you want to. Like if you take pictures and you want to transfer them to your main PC, you just plug this in to the charging port, which is up here at the top, and then the other end, which is just a normal USB, you connect into your PC and you can transfer data over. Comes with an instruction book in many languages. English is the first one, and it's I think it's about 2 pages of instructions. It's not hard to set up. I mean, I set it up without even looking at the instructions, although I did go back to read them just to familiarize myself with them, and the fact that I did not know, because I don't need to know right at this point in time, how to set up the parentals. So I wanted to go in there and look, and it walks you through and tells you exactly, what you need to do in order to, and where you need to go in order to set up the parental things. They have, you can block certain things from your kids. You can set time limits for the amount of time that they play on it, and some other things. And it's all, as I said, it's all explained in the manual. The manual translation to English is a little rough, but I've seen a lot worse, and it is easy to pick out what they're saying. I had a hard time reading the manual because to me the print was kind of small, but I used my magnifying glass. So basically, to power it up, the power button is up here on the top, and you just hold it down until it lights up, like that. And then it takes a minute for it to pick up. One thing I don't know if I mentioned this already or not, but one thing I did find out is this thing is not Bluetooth compatible, so you cannot use any kind of Bluetooth devices with it, which to me is a bit of a downer. I like using not wired headphones, sorry. I also like hooking my tablet up to my Bluetooth speakers when I want to play my music. But, for a kid, it's probably not that important. And when you do first power it up, I've already done it, so it's already set up, but when you first power it up for the first time, a screen will come up, and it will, have you set the clock, and have you, it says set the date and time, but actually it picked it up right away, but I think that's because I did the Wi-Fi first. I set up my Wi-Fi. But yeah, that's the, it'll power up, it'll walk you through setting the date and time, getting the Wi-Fi, which is up here, set up, and everything that you need to do. And to unlock it, you just like that, and it unlocks. I'm already familiar with this operating system because I have another tablet. It's not an Irulu, it's a Dragon Touch. I'm not going to turn it on, but there it is. So for me, the OS system is pretty easy. It is a little different on my Dragon Touch. I have all my apps here, which it still has the apps there, but this also has apps on the apps on the side, and a folder to add, to put files, video, your camera. Now I have to say that this camera to me is much better than the one I have on my Dragon Touch. Sorry, Dragon Touch. You can. There's a button up here that you hit. Come on. Oh, I'm taking pictures. That's not what I wanted to do, but there it is. And then you can change light settings and stuff by hitting the one, and on the other one you can change from the front to the rear camera. And now I'm on the back camera. And I'm going to hold it up. And you're getting a nice picture of my bedroom. My bedroom's on the internet now. But I do think it's a nice camera. Now I'm going to flip it. I'm going to flip it back. Okay. Now, there I am. Hello, world! So you can see that, and you can do, it's got, if you have it on this mode, it's camera. If you tap it again, you have video option, and you also have an option to minimize the screen if you want to. Then when you want to get out of it, you just go back here and hit that. There's your camera, and you just slide it off like that. So it's cool. And if you go to, it's got loaded on it YouTube and the Irulu shopping place, Google Chrome, and I thought it had Google Play. Well, it has Google Play over here. Google Play. And if you have a Google account, you can, go into Google Play and just add your Google account to here, or you can set up a new one. And once you get a Google account, you can get in and get all kinds of apps. Like I went in and I got, because I have Amazon Prime and I have Amazon Music, so I went and downloaded Amazon Music apps so that all my music is right here. So I can, if I want to listen to my music, take this out so you can hit play. And the speakers in the back. I'm going to tell you it sounds better with the headphones, but that's alright. They all sound better with the headphones. So you can download, if you've got Google, if you've got Amazon Music. There's also Google Play that has music. But Google Play is kind of limited as to what you have, unless you want to pay. They do have a streaming music service for, I think it's $10 a month or something. I don't belong, so I don't really use Google Play. I don't use Google Music on this one. I use Amazon. There are also games that you can download that you don't need to be on the internet. Like if you're driving in the car, your kids want to play a game. Obviously, there's no internet in the car unless you've got one of those new cars. So you can download some of the games. Like I downloaded Angry Birds, and I can play Angry Birds anytime I want. I am now addicted to Angry Birds. And you just tap on the game. Okay. And there it is. There's the Angry Birds game. So it's really neat. Okay, we don't need to hear that. You can control your volume. I'm going to shut it off. And here's Google Play. And, you just go through and find what... there's a lot of different apps. A lot of them are free. Some you do have to pay for. You have to set up a Google account and, link a PayPal account or a credit card or something if you want the games that you play. There's a Nickelodeon site that's free. There's games that are free, like I said. And there's also adult stuff, so I mean it's not all kid stuff. Let me go back here. So, I mean, for the money, I like it. It's a good, especially if you get an SD card. It's a good size. The colors and the graphics on it are really nice. And it's really kind of a cool little tablet. It'd be good for, like I said, it's good for kids, good for adults. I have not loaded Facebook on here yet or Twitter, but I can. And, it could be a good family tablet. Just have an account for each kid and an account for mom and dad, and everybody can use it. So that's it. That's my review on the Irulu BabyPad Y1 Pro. I give it 4 stars. I'd give it 5 if it was Bluetooth enabled. That, for me, was kind of a bummer. But, the rest of it performs very, very well. It's a very nice tablet. And it's not expensive. It's $44 or something. That's pretty cheap. So that's it. I hope that my long video here helps you make an informed choice. Thank you. Bye.